we're just gonna say you guys are in the middle of town. Moxie is stormed off in a huff.
Yeah.
Headed somewhere. I'm assuming Azaerith is chasing after her.
Oh, but of course.
Hello, Azaerith.
Hi, Moxie.
Well, I knew he would have figured it out at some point. It's a bit of a shame it only lasted a couple days.
You know, you milked it for all you could.
I did.
It was very good.
Yes. I had thought that perhaps we should do some sleuthing
Do tell.
into particularly Uzalai's affairs with that tiefling. I think we have the tools to perhaps make a little headway. And I do want to see his house. I'm just curious.
All we know about the tiefling is that it's a tiefling.
Tiefling, red skin, no particular gender, and 1.5 horns.
I still feel like that's very broad.
It very much is, so we would kind of need him to help narrow it down a little. But we have a decent starting place, and, unlike him, magic.
Are we gonna break into his house?
I mean, we could, it would be kind of fun. We could see how good his locks are.
Do we even know where he lives?
I believe he said it was a particular point in town. The south side. And we have a name of it.
Okay. And he lived in the attic of his shop, right?
Yes. It shouldn't be too hard.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's go.
Yeah. We go to the south side.
Just correct me if I'm wrong here. You stormed off from Uzalai and Agdhan,
Yes.
then talked about breaking into Uzalai's house.
Yes. Oh,
Great.
wait, we're not doing this like
We're
right
not-
in front of them.
I understand that
we like
process.
left.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. You guys had your conversation.
Yep.
Agdhan and Uzalai, are you guys just standing in the middle of the road, or where are you guys going?
Man, she had you going there for a minute, huh?
Me, but us. But I mean, now that I can sort of think about what's ahead of us, I'm a little nervous because I just want to get to the Matriarch stuff.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm curious as well.
It is a relief, though, to know that someone isn't reading my mind.
So she says.
Do you want to chill at the tavern, or?
Sure.
Cool. Yeah, we'll just go back to where Agdhan has a room.
But we're not going, just to be clear, we're not going into my room.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
The
going into the
tavern.
room, just going into the tavern.
So defensive. Okay.
Of the morning wood. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna cut back to Moxie and Azaerith as they go to break in to their friend's house instead of just, I don't know, asking them to let them inside the house. Yeah, towards the southern. Well, first of all, I'm not even gonna explain that. Do you know where you're going?
Yeah.
You
South
do?
side of town, the
We-
Cordwainer's Cobbler. And as we're walking, I'd also like to do a little motion like dealing cards almost, and a little 5-foot image that I am my best guess of what what Uzalai's tiefling looks like.
Is it like a minor image or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot to mention the spell.
I was gonna say, I was like, I think I know what spell she's going for, but maybe not.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, you'd get like generic red tiefling with 1.5
Yeah.
horns.
She goes with like a sort of burnished crimson and just some curved black horns. One of them is broken in half. Puts like a couple scars on them just for fun. On them just for fun. And they're walking alongside next to us. I'll just gesture at him to Azaerith. So this is part of the plan at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Best case scenario, someone's like, "Oh, I know you," and we can engage them. Worst case scenario, someone tries to kill us because we're with this lovely person. So, there's extremes.
Dan, worst case scenario, it even looks anything like the person.
Yeah, well, I feel like that's a medium scenario because then we're not dead, but we don't have anything to show for it, which I think balances out. I'd rather not be dead. I've got some things to do before that happens.
Yeah, I would like you not dead too.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Yeah.
Nothing comes of your image this time. This go around.
Rat. I'll drop it.
Yeah.
I did have another concern, actually, about the meeting with the Matriarch tomorrow.
Do tell.
And maybe our lovely big friend will be able to fill us in on the trials of bounty hunting, but I'm a little concerned that there may be a bounty out for one of us.
Is there a reason there should be a bounty on one of us?
Well, I don't know where your past has led you, and I don't know if that would be a thing on the table. I don't need to know if you don't wish to share. But I would personally be a bit more put at ease if I knew that we're not going into the world's largest stronghold with a price on my head.
Is there a reason that you should have a bounty on your head, Moxie?
There are a couple people who might have done that, and I just would like to know. So, I don't know.
Azaerith just like squints at you, like all questioning, like it's like,
Moxie just sort of gives a faint smile. I mean, I'm mentioning this because you should know it's on the table, and you're better with social situations, and I feel like you may be able to navigate this gracefully.
Maybe. Depends.
Right. So what do you think his place looks like?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Like, I'm just looking for the sign, but
Maybe, I mean, I would assume it's made out of like cobblestone.
maybe it's a giant shoe.
Ooh, that would be pretty cool.
I can see Uzalai living in a giant shoe.
Since
He has
you
that
don't
shoe.
know where you're going,
We know where we're
Nate,
going.
you just said you don't
We-
know where you're going.
We
You know the store name and general location.
and we can ask people in the area. I'm sure it's a well-known and respectable cobbler.
Okay, fine. It's gonna make you make an investigation check. But if you
Alright, let's
ask
make an
people, it's
investigation check.
easy enough. No, it's easy.
All right.
Hey, we'll just pull aside a couple of people, like, hey, you!
Hello. You are a living investigation check. How are you?
Big investigation check.
I will.
That's hilarious. They just tell you where the shop is and that it has been open in a few days.
15.
They tell you where it is and that it hasn't been open in a few days. And you can just head that direction. So, I'll do my best to describe this. As you approach the building, it is a small, simple 1.5-story tall building made of brick. It has 2 glass displays out front, and in between that is a sturdy wooden door. And above that is a small sign, Cord Waiter's Cobbler. And that's what you have so far.
A voice in the sky.
Let me remind you that it is mid-afternoon
Right.
on a semi-busy street.
Okay. If we go up to the door, is it locked?
I believe it is, yes.
Hey, Uzalai, do you lock your doors?
I'm pretty sure he would.
All right. First things first, is there anyone watching us?
Watching you specifically, no, but there's a few people just in the streets, just like
Yeah.
walking back and forth.
And
No
maybe not
one's like
watching.
specifically watching you.
I have an idea. I can be a distraction.
And I pick the lock into his house? Maybe
Yeah.
we should see if there's a back door.
Oh, I mean,
Let's start with
sure.
back door. Because we don't want you getting arrested if we can't help it.
As I'm like already like pulling out my violin, I'm just like, oh, I'll just
Don't
put it back.
You'll get your opportunity to do street music at some point.
Others just kind of pouts, like, okay.
I'm sorry, darling. To the back door, if
To
there's
the
one.
back.
Yeah, you go down the alleyways to the side. and there is not a back door.
Is there a window on the back?
I think there's a window on the second story, right? On the back?
Yeah, okay. There on the second story there is a window. I'll give you that.
Azaerith.
I think there's a chimney too, as well. I would assume you'd have a fireplace of some kind.
Do you want to give me a boost and I can try and climb through the window? Or should I give you... I don't know if I'm strong enough to give you a boost.
Yeah, you're a little small. I think I'm taller, so I'll give you a boost.
Okay.
Wait, but if it's locked, then I would need to pick it.
I'm sure I can do it. Just hand them here, sweetie.
Okay, these are magical, so technically you can break them, and I'll hand over these tools I have.
I'll start climbing on Moxie's shoulder.
Go ahead and make a strength check, I guess, to lift her.
Oh, okay. Like I do have a positive modifier for that.
There you go.
I mean, you're not gonna. I'm not gonna give you just lifting this person.
Yeah, it's 4.
Oh well.
It's not gonna happen.
All right. We need. Well, distraction plan is starting to sound better.
What
Do
if
we
we climb?
A thought just struck me. Are we being unreasonable with this?
No, we definitely should get in there.
All right.
Violent plan.
Island plan.
All right.
I'll go back to the front.
Come back to...
We go
Yeah.
back to the front of the building. Yes.
And I'm
Oh,
gonna...
as we're in the alley, one
Oh.
thing.
Uh-huh.
I can't do anything about Azaerith, but I'm going to just sort of rub my face almost like I'm pulling off a mask, and I'm going to cast Disguise Self to look like Uzalai.
Perfect. Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I might be able to just pick the lock like this. Oh, should I be imitating his voice?
I would love to hear Moxie try to imitate Uzalai's voice.
Oh dear. It's no, I'm not going to do that.
Good call.
Does the disguise self, is that like an aura around you, or does it change your physical appearance?
It's not physical. It's just a
But I mean, is it
illusory
like
An
appearance.
illusion, right?
beyond? Is it outside of you?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't have to take your clothes off. to match.
No.
There is a spell that only changes your physical and doesn't change the clothes, but I don't think.
That's not what I'm casting.
Yeah, it's not disguise self. It's a lesser one.
So perhaps we don't need. Well, you can still do some street music. I'm just gonna.
Pulling out my violin for the second time.
I've locked myself out. This is tragic. I need to get back into my house, and I'll take out the thieves. I'll take the thieves' tools from Azaerith as we leave Sally.
As I hand it back, I'm like, I got this violin out for the second time. I'm not putting it back until I play it, and I'm just gonna go across the other side of the street and start playing my violin.
Great. Make a performance check.
Right.
As she walks away, I'd like to slap her with a guidance.
Oh, sweet.
Sure.
17.
Azaerith begins playing her violin. Are you just playing it, or are you trying to get people's attention? What's the...
I mean, I'm playing it out in the middle of the street. I probably have, like, a tiny hat on the ground. Accepting money if anyone chooses. I'm acting like a beggar, okay?
Okay. So then you are going to try to pick the lock.
Yes. And I'm going to slap myself with guidance as I do that. It's what I rolled plus dex plus proficiency.
Correct.
23.
Yeah, you don't have that kind of a lock on your door, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, it unlocks.
All right. I will enter. And just sort of glance back at Azaerith. I don't know if she's coming. We didn't talk about that.
I'll finish my song. And then
Mhm.
Just quickly abrupt, like you've only been playing for like probably
no. I'm gonna finish
15,
my
20 minutes.
song.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just sort of make a little motion and walk in.
Shutting the door behind you, I assume.
Yes, and I'm gonna check that the sign still says closed.
It does.
Perfect.
Still
Keep it
says
that way.
closed on it. There's no lights on or anything.
Mhm.
But it's not dark because I mean you get lights from the windows.
Mhm.
As you enter the shop, there's a small table to the right with a 3-legged stool where the cobbler sits and works on his small projects. The rest of the shop is a couple of narrow aisles between shelves. The lower ones covered in shoes, and the narrow top shelves are covered in small samples of the most popular leathers and woods, paired with information plaques detailing the techniques used for each material. The far side of the wall is covered in tools of all kinds that have to do with shoemaking. And there's a door that leads somewhere towards the back.
I am gonna go to the back.
Just through the door.
Mhm.
Okay, you go through the door, and this is an additional workshop area. It's pretty messy, which looks like there's just like raw materials and just like this is like the extra inventory that's just not kept tidy at all or anything. And there's a small staircase in the corner.
I'm gonna ignore the staircase for a second and very carefully, so as not to like disturb anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do a once over to see if there's any secret passageways.
Make an investigation check.
Guidance.
Guidance is such a fucking stupid spell. I fucking hate it.
It's amazing. It's a 24.
You do not find any secret passages. But since you're trying to do this carefully, make just for kicks and giggles. Can you make a sleight of hand check with advantage? Since you're
Okay.
not gonna like, you're taking your time, but you're trying to be like pick stuff up and put it back in the exact place.
Yeah. 17.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Lovely.
But yeah, you don't find a secret entrance anywhere. Just a
Okay.
bunch of materials.
Any like papers lying around?
There's a desk back there that has some papers, but the papers are mainly just like orders.
Mm.
Just like this person wants this shoe fixed, and this person needs these shoes made. Blah 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 blah.
Can I sort of ruffle through those? And I get that this is probably going to be disturbing stuff, but I want to see if I could find the order for the weird pair of shoes.
Sure. Make an investigation check, and then Uzalai, can you send me a message of 1, if you kept that, 2, where it would be if you did keep it, and 3, what you think the most, like, what details would be on it?
DM to the DM.
Yeah, backwards.
Yeah.
Guidance.
I'm gonna use that
investigation.
sound, but just record it backwards.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible, actually.
25.
Jesus Christ.
It's so good.
I'm an int-based person. This is what I do.
You cycle through all of the papers that are on the table. You know for certain that that order specifically is not in here.
Oh, I lied. It was a 22, but
Well, that changes fucking everything. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, you know for certain. You go through all the papers, a lot of orders. It's not like receipts, right? It's mainly just like, hey,
It's
this guy
like
wants X
little
person wants this shoe done, this shoe done, XYZ way, price, whatever.
okay. I'll loiter and wait for Azaerith. I know she's. Well, I don't know if she's finishing. I'll just loiter a moment.
You sort of cycle through things. Azaerith, you finish up your song. You played the one song. You pick up your hat. I'm assuming you're gonna go inside.
I am. Do I have any money in my hat?
What was your performance?
It was, oh god, a 17, I think? Yeah, 17.
I think that's right. You have 1 silver piece.
Yeah! 1 silver richer.
Hell yeah. Worked out in the benefit. You go inside.
I do.
Do you shut the door?
Yes, I shut the door.
Do you
And
lock the door?
I'll lock it, yeah.
Okay, the door is locked now. You are inside the shop. You see the same thing that I previously described.
Yep.
No sign of Moxie.
Moxie! I'm like whispering very loudly.
Yes, darling.
Moxie! Oh, God. Give me a
Just
heart
say
attack.
normal volume.
Yeah.
Don't scare me like that.
I was just in here.
Okay.
Yes. Were you successful?
I'll just like hold up my 1 silver with like the biggest smile ever.
Oh, that's brilliant. Someone's feeling generous.
I'm just that good. Give a little hair flip.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I ruffled through some papers. He doesn't really have what I was looking for. I haven't been upstairs yet. If you want to accompany me there, we're just snooping everywhere.
I love snooping. Let's go. And I'm gonna bolt it up the stairs.
I do too. I miss snooping. I'll follow.
Yeah, you guys go upstairs. There's another door at the top of the stairs that's not locked. You open it, and it's a studio style room. It's just your basic living area. There's a small bed. There's the window on the back wall that you guys saw that leads to the alley. There's a small table with like a small kitchen area, but nothing spectacular in any such way or anything.
Can I look at what would be like the equivalent of like a refrigerator? I don't know what if they have them here, but
I don't even know what the equivalent of a refrigerator would be.
An ice box, perhaps.
an ice box. Can I look in the ice box?
I'm gonna just assume that you find cheese.
That's what I'm looking for.
You found cheese.
Sweet. Wow, he really does just eat cheese.
Oh,
It's all.
Look,
It's just cheese.
nothing else?
There's nothing else but cheese in here.
my goodness! You know,
It's
I'm
not a
starting to
good
think.
diet.
I'm starting to think it might be a humanitarian effort to have him eat something that's not cheese. Perhaps that's a good deed for this world.
You know,
stop
maybe
Uzalai from consuming so much cheese.
yeah, we can make him some like rice and put butter in it.
Yeah, that's a start, I guess. Like fruit, I was thinking, because you know, birds need fruit. I don't know. I feel like that's a thing.
Yeah, fruit might be a good idea too.
Yes. You know, I feel like it would do his intestines a lot of good.
Do his body good. Yep.
Yeah, you know, his body is his weapon, from what I've seen, so he really should be taking better care of it. You can't just eat cheese all the time.
He should be eating spinach.
Yeah, a lot of things he should be eating.
We should have a garden.
In here?
I mean, well, we're traveling a lot. We need
don't
like
have a
a
house.
traveling garden.
That would be nice.
Just like a little box on wheels and just carry it with us everywhere.
We could grow watermelons. I would like a watermelon.
Can we grow a square watermelon?
We could certainly try.
Okay.
Perhaps we should. I'm just going to look for secret passageways. I like looking for that. I'm going to do a once over for secret passageways.
Make an investigation check.
Guidance.
I also, while you're making that investigation check, just need you to understand
Yes.
that you guys broke into Uzalai's house
Mm-hmm.
and then proceeded to talk about a fucking garden while just standing in Uzalai's kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
I just needed that mental image in everybody's head because that's what I got in my head, and that's fucking hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah. 16.
You're in one corner
Mm-hmm.
and you realize it's just a corner.
Oh.
Really?
There's no secret passages here.
Mm.
Just your basic cobbler's house.
Does he have anything under his bed?
Skeleton.
Probably some cheese crumbs.
Makes sense.
How
Other
did
than
they
that-
get under there?
Oh gosh.
Should we remove those? That seems unhealthy. It's going to attract rats.
Yeah, let's clean this place. Can we just clean for a little bit? I'm gonna
Alright.
start cleaning.
Make
Moxie starts to like straighten some papers and then just sort of starts reading the papers.
these are orders that he has not addressed yet that have dates that you know that he was in the Southern Islands.
Mm.
These are probably things that he brought up with him when he was here earlier.
Hmm.
But make a What the fuck is a clean check?
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god.
Sure, fuck it. Make a wisdom saving
Oh,
throw to
wisdom
see how well you
saving.
clean this man's apartment.
God, what a saving throw? Jeez. Not bad. 16.
You clean the apartment. It's not deep cleaning, it's more of straightening. You're just getting the crumbs up, you're putting the tables back, you're getting the papers in order. Yeah, making his bed, question?
Probably.
And yeah. You
Yep.
tidy up the place.
It definitely looks like someone was here.
Yeah, so that it looks nothing like it did when he left.
Yep.
Should we prank him? Should we leave some mayonnaise on the floor or in his bed or
Can
I have
you, like,
I can make a
not-
picture appear on like a lampshade.
I mean, can you do it without making a mess? I just cleaned.
I know, so maybe I'll make I have an idea.
You're in someone else's apartment, cleaning up their apartment. Now you're making it a mess.
I have an idea.
Oh my god.
I am gonna Can I wait? Oh, I can. All right. Do we have like a small an item that would count as tiny? I don't know what is lying around on his desk and stuff. Something small.
If you can tell me something that would be on a desk.
A
That
piece
you
of
would consider
paper.
Pen.
I mean, there's a quill. I wouldn't consider that tiny though. It's just small.
Mm,
Do you need
So-
a copper piece or something?
you know, that might be nice. I'll take it out of my pocket because you've been doing all the cleaning.
Okay.
So I'm gonna remove a copper piece.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna just sort of hold it for a moment, imbue it, and now within 10 feet of this copper piece, yeah, it just smells like farts.
Oh.
And I'm gonna toss that under his bed.
Are you trying to hide it, or are you just tossing it in there?
I'm just tossing it under. I'm not making it. If he wants to look for the source of this smell, he can find it easily.
There's a stinky coin under his bed.
There we go. I think
Uh,
that is harmless enough.
Roll
I was
a-
considering making it like whisper ominously, but I feel like he might burn his house down, and I don't want that kind of property damage on my conscience. So I thought, thoughts. Good enough. What am I rolling?
roll a percentile die to see how stinky.
All right. DDD. What does it mean when you get a 10 and a 0? Is that 100 or is that
100.
It's the biggest debate in the D&D universe, but it's literally in the rules if that's 100.
all right? 100.
Smells like complete and utter horseshit. It does not smell good. How big's the radius?
10 feet.
A good majority of Uzalai's place smells like sewage that's just been in the summer heat for far too long.
Azaerith's eyes are like watering. She's like covering her mouth and nose. She's like,
Mhm.
that's rancid.
And the second you step out of the 10 feet, you're good.
Yep. Oh,
It is
God.
magic. That is so gonna be worth it. Perhaps we should rejoin the others.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
hazing at its finest. All right, yep.
Yes. I still look
I'm
like
glad
this
you
alive.
never did this to me.
Yes.
All right.
So I think we could just walk out. Can you relock a door with these tools from the outside?
Is there a way we could just lock it before we shut the door? You know, like how.
Yeah. How
That's
does
what I was
does that
picturing. It was just a door you could just lock from the outside and then shut, or
I
inside
have
and
an
shut it.
I have an
But-
idea. We could break it, and then I could use mending on it from outside.
Break the lock?
Oh wait, I'd have to touch the lock. Is the lock inside or outside?
What do you mean?
Like, is it like a padlock on the outside, or is it like a sliding bolt on the inside?
I mean, you can just turn the lock on the inside That'll lock it.
Oh,
I feel like that's
Great.
kind of lock it is.
Perfect.
okay.
Not like a deadbolt. It's just like a bottom lock.
It's kind of obvious we've been here. We could just go out the window at the top and lock it from the inside.
I was gonna say and leave his shop open.
The window will be open.
Hmm.
And then we could just shut them. I don't think any normal person would go through a window.
Yeah. We could jump out of the second story window.
That's what I mean, yes.
Yeah.
Not like the display windows. That would just break them.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We can do this. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna open the upstairs window to the alleyway.
I'm going to lock the front door and then join her.
Door is locked. You go to the window. You're on the second floor. If you want to jump, you can make
Yeah.
a athletics check to see how well you do that.
I'm
Or
gonna-
acrobatics. Take your pick.
Here's guidance. And I'll put it on Azaerith.
Oh, thank you.
Stupid ass spell. I mean, it's a great spell. Don't get me wrong. It's a great spell.
I got a 14
Easy
acrobatics.
enough. Easy
All right.
enough. You land, you bend your knees, you're good.
All right.
Perfect.
As soon as I see she's okay, I'm going to drop guidance on her, put it on myself, and try
Make
to
sure you
get out.
shut the window as you jump.
Absolutely.
That's gonna raise
I'll
the DC,
I'll slide.
right?
I'll scoot out on my butt onto the window ledge, close it
Uh-huh.
behind me, and then just drop down. Hopefully.
Sure. You got it.
Oh, all right. 9.
I
So
sidestep.
Azaerith, here's a question for you. That was my question. Are you gonna try to catch her or you just sidestep and let her eat you?
Oh god. I know my strength is not there, but I'm gonna try and catch you. Oh, I'll
No.
try. I'll
make,
try.
make a strength saving throw.
Oh no.
Because you're trying to save this person.
Hmm.
That's my critique on it.
Yep. 11.
It's not graceful at all. Moxie is falling and you cushion the fall enough to where you only take a point of damage and nobody else takes anything else.
Wow.
But you fall, Azaerith, you fall prone, and then Moxie, you're sort of like sitting on top of her.
Oh, Daddy, are you alright? I'm sorry.
It's a wooden leg, right? It hit me in the head.
It's metal and wood
Metal.
and
Oh,
leather.
yeah. All of that. Your leg, your non-leg, it hurts.
Oh, I'm sorry. I will get off of Azaerith. I very much appreciate it. Next time, just let me fall. I can take a little damage, and I honestly should have prepared Featherfall today. I was thinking about it, but I didn't. So
Yeah. I'm just gonna get up and like dust myself off. Like, yeah, I'm never gonna catch you again.
yeah, it's quite all right. Thank you, though.
I tried.
Yes. So I'm surprised Uzalai isn't here. I don't know. Perhaps they're at the inn that Agdhan was staying at. I don't know any other place they'd be, unless they decide to sightsee.
Yeah, we can always go back to the tavern.
Yes.
I'm gonna leave you guys there in the alleyway, trying to decide where you're going. We're gonna cut over to the north side of town to the Morningwood. I forgot my own tavern's name. Have you guys been here the whole time?
Yep.
Just drinking away?
Yep.
All right.
Maybe sort of with a casual mind to like hear gossip, but I don't feel like there's much more we can get besides.
I'm humming sea shanties because I'm a little bit buzzed that we picked up from the sailors and trying to play those on my femur flute a little bit. That's what I'm doing.
Make a
Hmm.
make a performance check to see how you're doing.
Okay. 8.
You're getting there. You're still learning.
Yeah.
It's not quite there. You got a little bit of a small, like a couple notes that you can make sound pretty close to the song. But you're learning. It's hard. It's a very small femur mixed with your
Yeah.
big hands. It's difficult to play. But you're learning.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so you guys are chilling there. We'll cut back to the bar, the alleyway. I was just trying to make sure that they didn't want to come back, because that'd be funny. Where do
That'd
you
be
guys
great.
want to go now? That probably we're just gonna round up and say that took you about an hour.
Great.
So it's probably like 4 o'clock.
All right, so I have probably about half an hour left on looking like Uzalai if we want to do something fun. But we're not going to commit any crimes in
This
his
is
name. That would be
identity theft.
rude.
This is identity theft.
Yeah. Well, at the same time, I was realizing, oh, he's a local business owner. Maybe I shouldn't. I'll just drop it and let's go to the tavern.
Sounds
Drop
like
it.
a good idea. In the alleyway,
Oh dear.
where nobody else is watching.
Are you guys just walking out into the street, or are you trying to be stealthy about it, or what?
No, just leaving.
Nobody seems to pay you guys any minds. You're just another couple people on the street. Great. About like 2 hours and 45 minutes or so since you guys originally got to the tavern. You guys see Moxi and Azaerith walking. Where are Uzalai and Fu sitting?
We
Not
are
Fu,
at the bar.
Agdhan. You're at the bar. Okay. You see Birdman and Giant Man at the bar.
There they are.
If we just want to chill in the tavern until tomorrow, we can fast track.
Wait. I am as soon as. Oh wait, do they see us entering the bar?
Are you entering the bar stealthily?
I do want to kind of do something, so yes, I want to kind of go in quietly.
Make a stealth check.
Dirty 20.
Agdhan and Uzalai, would you guys be watching the door, or is it sort of not paying attention to the door?
We're just chilling.
Make a perception check.
7.
It's a very interesting drink you're having. You're really focused in on the conversation that the people are having at the bar, just trying to see if you're learning any new information. Agdhan, you make one as well.
10.
Nobody sees you. They are paying attention to the bar people.
Great.
I'm still
Great.
playing my flute. I'm just telling
Yep.
Oh yeah, she's really into her flute. He's really into his flute.
you. It's fine.
Yeah, so I'm gonna point a finger at no, hang on, Uzalai.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be casting message, and I'm going to say, I know what you've done.
Uzalai, you're enjoying this beer. Just trying to listen to some conversation, like minding your own damn business to a point. And this very intrusive whisper just hits your head like a freaking brain zap, saying that she knows what you've done.
Agdhan, I think the other two are here. Someone talked in my head, and they're the only ones who have ever done that in my life. So, are they here?
Yeah, Agdhan, as he looks to you to say something, you look back at him and you can see the doorway just behind him, and you see them standing there. And Azaerith is just pointing at you guys.
Yep. Seems like they're back.
Thought so.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna poke around Azaerith, and then Uzalai also next to your head. You hear in your own voice, "Hey."
They are just messing with the Birdman.
More of this.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Where have you guys been?
Oh, just sightseeing a little.
Cool.
Have you just been here?
Yeah, there's no laundromat. You know that, right? There's no laundromat in this whole place.
It's a
Oh.
tavern.
No, the whole city. Weird, right?
How do you do your laundry then? Do you just go by the river?
Do it
wear
yourself.
clothes?
I just know that there's no laundromat because it's the only thing the city's missing.
Right.
Sorry, I've had 2 beers. These are what I think about when sorry,
Uh-huh.
what were you asking?
Have you been here for the past 3 hours?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Right, that's fair.
I made a
Seen
silver today.
You made a what?
I made a silver piece today.
Doing what?
I played my violin, and I start pulling it out again.
Oh, we've both been performing. No one's paid me for my performance, though.
Oh,
I'm
well,
about a
come on,
third
come
of the way through this song. I believe in it.
on. Is there like a stage here?
There is indeed, yes.
Is there anybody on the stage?
Not right now, no.
All right, so I am going to grab Agdhan by the hand, be like, well, clearly we can play. There's nobody playing, so let's go. We can do this together. And
All
we
right.
like pull you to the stage and start playing music.
As you get on the stage, there's a few light cheers. The barkeep's like, "Hey, what are you?" Whatever. I don't. Whatever.
And I will put my tiny hat at the end of the stage.
Sure. And when you put the hat down, the barkeep's like, "We get 10% of that." So you know.
I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah. If you guys want to attempt to play music here,
Yeah.
Azaerith, you can make a performance check. Agdhan, with Azaerith's help, you can make a performance check with advantage.
Okay. 16.
At -2, performance sucks.
22.
Yeah, all in all, not bad. Agdhan, you start playing the 3 notes that you know to the song that you guys are playing, and Azaerith sort of like shows you how to do the next couple of notes, and you guys find how to do the chorus pretty well. It's not terrible.
There's some lovely sea shanties.
Mhm.
Okay.
Aw.
You guys collect 3 copper pieces.
God, the streets were better than this.
There's not a lot of people in here right now, and they're used to the performances being free.
Well, you clearly did most of the work, so here you go. And I'll give you 2 of the copper pieces.
The barkeep sees what you guys made and is just like, let's fucking keep it. I don't feel like dealing with the paperwork. Yeah, so if you guys are just gonna chill here, we can fast track to tomorrow.
Great conversation.
Go for it.
Is Egg alone at any point?
No.
No.
I mean, you could probably like step him aside as they're coming back, but like probably not.
I'll try doing that. Hey, big man. I had a weird question. Is it like a big book of bounties, or is it like a verbal set of contracts? How does your profession work?
So definitely not. We're not like record keeping, right? We don't have like a bank of bounties or anything like that where we check in for the new jobs. I know if you guys are around town overall, where the work comes easy relatively bi-weekly. For some of the bigger jobs, you have to get into kind of the seedy underbelly of the city.
So it's all people come to you with jobs.
Word of mouth, yeah, and the who's who
Right.
of the profession.
Okay.
Unless it's on, those are things that people want done in secret. There is sort of like a board posting of, oh, I need help with whatever thing, or not so much bounty, but like the in between of bounty, a legal bounty, where I don't know, maybe the local law enforcement needs more muscle. So
Right. Okay. Well, that certainly clears up what I was wondering. Thank you.
no problem.
Awesome. Sweet. Are we done till tomorrow?
I'm curious what the matriarch has going on.
Yeah.
I'd be fine to retire for the night.
All right, you guys stay there, drink, talk, shoot the shits as you do. Eventually, Agdhan will go to bed. Uzalai is going to go to his house.
Yep.
I guess, yeah.
Go to your house, Uzalai.
Yeah, let's go to your house,
It was
bud.
a lie.
Uzalai goes home. You guys go to the Iron Banjo, I believe. No, you guys are at the No,
The
you
one with
tried
the
to get
pearl.
into you tried to get the goblins. Goblet. You guys went to the ambitious amphibian.
Yeah, that.
Such a good spot.
Yeah.
With the
You guys
waterbed.
Yes.
you guys go there. You do not see Frogson.
Oh no.
You do
Perhaps
see
he's doing his tricks.
Frogette behind the counter. Make insight checks.
Oh.
All right.
Just real quick. Insight.
Oh no, I'm actually
Natural
scared.
one.
Moxie, you notice nothing for once.
16.
He doesn't give you the same happy look that he was giving you.
Oh no.
But then continues working. And you guys go to bed. Uzalai, you enter your shop. What are you just going straight to bed? Are you gonna
Straight to bed.
straight to bed? Nothing is amiss downstairs. You get upstairs, you open the door. It is clean.
That's not what I remember last time I was here.
All of the papers that
weird.
you had brought up are orderly. The crumbs that have been on the table and on the floor have been picked up.
This definitely doesn't sound right.
And as you move towards the bed, it smells awful. Awful to the point because you rolled a 100. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Oh.
Only because you rolled a 100. It's like the perfect number.
18?
It's so bad that you feel like you're gonna puke, but you just end up doing just like the baby barf.
Ugh.
Jeez.
Ugh.
And you put your wing over your beak, I guess, and use that. You're gonna want to find the scent to that before you go to sleep. That is horrible.
Okay. I guess I'm getting on the floor looking for what's up. Because I
As you
know
go,
I remembered that. Well, I guess I checked the fridge first.
the fridge. Once you go towards the fridge, there's a certain point where the scent just disappears. Like it's like being in a rainstorm. Those really weird instances where you can like find the edge of a rainstorm and be like, "Hey, I'm in storm," and take a slight step to the right. You're not in storm. It's that, but stench.
Okay, so back on my knees looking for
Yep.
what it is.
The only thing under your bed is a copper piece now, since it was cleaned up by a mysterious person. And you pick up this copper piece, and this is where it's coming from. You can just tell the scent's a little bit stronger on the copper piece.
Okay, I'm like really mad. I just chuck it through the back window. I know it was those two.
There's a
Like, there's no one
closed
else it could be. I just throw it through the fucking window.
As you walk over, you notice that the lock on the window is unlocked, and you can slide it open and yuck it out the door. Falls in, make the ding ding. And now the alleyway behind your store smells like utter shit for how long?
Forever.
It's indefinite?
Yeah.
Fuck. The back of your alley smells like ass. You can shut the window back, lock it. You roll your eyes, probably say a few curse words, add it, Moxie, and you go to bed.
Crying.
So you broke into the man's apartment and you fucking cleaned it. That's
I did clean it.
the most
I
chaotic,
cleaned it so decently.
good, bad thing I've ever seen in my life. All right, next day, Agdhan, you wake up. You are in your room.
Nothing smells like shit.
Uzalai. Nothing smells like shit.
You just
Uzalai.
have a tiefling on your stomach.
What?
Nope.
That's how I wake up. Oh, that's how she wakes up. Is my head like on her stomach.
Oh, I thought we were Zag for a
Yeah,
second.
we were.
I was like, okay.
I was
hold
like,
on.
how the fuck did you get in the room? Hold the phone. What?
No, I'm sorry. I thought you were
Oh.
talking about Moxie. I'm sorry.
Agdhan wakes up. No, okay, that makes sense. Agdhan wakes up. You're in your room. You go downstairs. Uzalai is in the middle of ordering your meal, as is per usual, as you guys bring the meals up to each other. You just happened to wake up a little bit earlier. I'm assuming you have a bow tie on, Uzalai?
Oh yeah.
What color bow tie are we going for here?
Same one as yesterday. It was teal, right? Or did I say something else?
Fuck if I remember. It's been a minute for
Yesterday
us.
Okay, it's teal.
It's teal like it was in the last episode that we said it was. Yep, agreed. You got your teal bow tie on. Looks like he combed his feathers, looking presentable. So you guys are having breakfast down there. Moxie and Azaerith, you guys wake up at the Ambitious Amphibian.
No, I feel like we might not be welcomed here anymore.
Why? We didn't break the bed.
What?
You what?
I mean, like, it's a watered bed. That would make a huge mess.
Oh, okay.
True. Like, yes, you're
What are you
correct. We
talking
did
about?
not break the bed. Oh, sweetie. Pat your shoulder. No,
Did your mind really go there?
I mean,
I guess I shouldn't ask that question.
yes. Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
No, I feel like Roxanne Dad doesn't like us. He kind of gave a stink eye. Not a stink eye, but it didn't seem friendly.
Oh. All right. We could try and. I don't recall doing anything particularly wrong.
Not at all.
Yeah. I'd like to talk to him about that. I'm just going to prepare my
Oh.
spells, and I got some things to make. Yeah. So rinse, repeat. What I've done before. I'm going to take out a needle from my weaver's tools as I turn my screwdriver into that and then back again after removing a needle.
Mhm.
And I'm going to infuse the needle with my infusion and apply a tattoo of a little blue feather on the back of my right hand. And
For setting spells, do you mess with your orb?
yeah, a little bit.
Your orb is not normal.
Oh, how are you today, little friend?
It looks the same.
Mhm.
Just imagine exactly how it looks. I believe you said it was blue with some white
Lilac.
lilac.
Yeah.
With some
Just an orb full of lilac
Yeah.
smoke.
yeah. Imagine that, but moving a lot more.
Oh.
Like the smoke seems to be.
Hmm.
I don't want to say angry, but it's just moving more.
Tumultuous.
Would you
Can I-
investigate that? Or-
Yeah, I'd like to like focus and just focus on it and try and connect with it and figure out what's wrong.
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Can I guide myself because I know what I'm doing?
Sure.
Yay.
Okay,
Whee!
that's just stupid spell.
Well, I rolled really low, so that helps a little.
Sure.
13.
Good enough. There's something going on with this orb
Mhm.
to where it feels stronger, and you
Oh.
can access one spell higher than what you have now.
What?
Oh.
So to explain that mechanically, you get one spell of whatever tier higher than what you can access now. So if you can access level 1s now, you have one spell at level 2 that you can cast twice per day through the orb.
Oh, beautiful. That's terrific.
And with that low of an arcade check, that is all you know about it.
All right. I'll have to work on this later, but yeah, she's just gonna sort of fiddle with it for a little while.
And this spell can't be changed, so I'm going to let you pick one
All right.
that you wish.
I'm going to tell
And
you
then-
now, or just it's the one that I told you
It's the one
earlier,
that you
so I'll
sent
just
me
cast
already.
it
Yeah, that's what I
when
figured.
I-
So you have access to that spell, but you can't change that. But you have it twice per day.
All right. Twice per long rest or like day?
I have day written down in my notes. We're just going to go for day.
All right.
Twice per dawn. Sure.
Okay.
Resets at dawn.
All right. Beautiful.
Yeah. You do your thing. You notice the new thing. You guys wanted to attempt to talk to Frogson.
I am not.
I thought Moxie was.
Frog Dad, yeah.
Frog Dad. Sorry, not son. Sorry, Frog Dad. He's not downstairs working. There's a different frog, and you don't see him in the tavern.
I'm gonna go up to the tavern keeper.
Hello.
Hello.
How can I help you?
I was just wondering, our good friend Frog Dad, where is he?
He's not here for the day. He said that he had personal matters to take care of, and that I
Oh.
had to come in on my day off.
Right. Is his son around?
I haven't seen him in 2 days.
Oh.
I guess about a day and a half, I guess, to be proper. He hasn't been around. Not like he usually is. He's not drinking.
Right. Thank you.
Need any food, drink today? Just that.
Just some toast. I don't know if we'll be eating where we're going. Azo, do you want anything?
I'll take a toast.
Toast for 2.
He gives you 2 pieces of toast. That's 2 copper pieces total. Off the top of my head, because I don't know how much a fucking piece of toast is gonna cost. It's gonna be 1 copper piece. That's what it's gonna be.
All right. I will pay for the toast.
Bing.
And then you guys head to the Morningwood.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, you guys meet back up with Agdhan and Uzalai. It is about an hour or so before you're supposed to be meeting with them. And if you guys wanted to go get your clothes, she said she'd have them.
Oh, lovely. Good morning.
Good morning.
Agdhan's a morning person.
Mm-hmm.
You're excited today.
You're so chipper.
It's Matriarch Day.
Yes. It is.
Are
Sounds
you
like a
really excited for that?
Yeah, not everyone at my level gets to get their hands on an invitation for someone like that. So I'm definitely interested to see what there's to see what we can gain.
Right. I like your optimism.
Oh. All right, cool.
Hey. Okay.
Onwards to Lyra.
Hello.
So you guys go to Ira?
Lyra.
Lyra, what I meant. I know the names of my shops.
I'm
It's
the DM.
fine.
No, stop.
It's Monday, guys. Come on.
No.
And just
What
for...
are you talking about? It's definitely Wednesday.
Sure. Because we definitely record and put the episode out on the same day.
Yeah, magic.
Just for the point of time, you guys go there. She does have everything ready. We're going to go around the table, except for Uzalai, who's just wearing a nice bow tie. And just go
Sweet
over
naked
what
Whoa,
you got.
whoa! What's this? Just
Oh,
it's
All right.
it's
Excuse me. Never just yourself, as is the saying. Who's wearing a beautiful teal bow tie, complements his bird feathers perfectly,
The undertones. Yeah.
and his eyes just glisten. Looks gorgeous.
that's a good start.
Yeah, but everybody else can go around and say what they're getting from this person, and based on what you describe, I'm gonna give you a price. And
Ooh.
remember that it was expedited. Sure.
Expedited.
Expedited. There's the word. It was expedited, so it's gonna be, and they're full custom, so there's gonna be a little pricey here. But I'm not gonna go too crazy. Don't worry. I know what everybody has money. So whoever wants to go first, jump at it.
All right. So nothing too crazy. Basically, it's a long tunic in the same style as Moxie's regular one, except in pastel blue with tailoring these like kind of swirled accents and very subtle epaulets in white leather.
Sick. We'll just say 20 gold pieces.
Oh god.
All right. Okay. Yes.
Next up.
I'll go. So I have also tunic-ish, but kind of it's like a long dress shirt, but without the collar. You know, the ones that are like just like a circle collar. It has buttons all the way from the collar down to the hem of where the tunic hits about couple inches above my knee. Long sleeve. Right, like not loose as in baggy, but not tight either. A black dress type shirt. It's sort of like a ceremonial, not like a robe, but there's like a slit, so there's room for walking. Does that make sense so far?
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
and then again, similar, relatively loose fitting black pants that cuff at the ankle like a jogger pant. And a green. There's a little green pocket square on the left.
Gorgeous. 15 gold pieces simply because of how tall you were and how much material that was.
God. All right, I guess Azaerith would be wearing just like a very simple black, like long, straight dress. But then on the top, like the neck area and like the sleeves would be like just mesh. Just simple, nice.
Just 12 gold pieces for that.
Sweet.
We're some fancy people.
Yeah.
This is a fancy group of people all ready to go meet the matriarch.
I would like to settle over to Lyra while we're here.
He just had to make me do her voice, didn't you?
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to avoid it. You go over and she goes, "Oh yes, can I help you? What is there something wrong with your outfit? Did we miss something? What's
No,
the
the
problem?"
clothes are lovely, darling.
Oh, good. Glad you like them. We did make them rather fast. We got all these people here, as you can see. It was quite an adventure. But we worked through the night, but we got it done.
Right.
Yes.
Remind me, how old is Lyra looking roughly?
Older, like probably like older 60, younger, or older 50, younger 60 in human years.
All right. We're looking for a tiefling actually, who may frequent this shop based on the being part of the upper class, perhaps. 1.5 horns, red skin. Does that ring any sort of bells?
No, I haven't seen a tiefling by that description. I have seen red tieflings come in here all the time, yeah. But no, are you sure about the 1.5 horns?
Maybe. I'm not sure how trustworthy the source is.
Maybe.
Right.
I mean, I can tell you for sure I haven't seen anybody with 1.5 horns come in. But if you're on a maybe, I mean, I know some red tieflings I could point you in the direction of it. Why are you looking for them?
A bit of personal business.
Sure. Yeah, no. I mean, if you're
Yes,
it's not a lot to
I would
go
like to know
on
the
if
others.
we're being truthful. Just red tiefling.
Yes. Do you have names of the ones who frequent this shop?
I mean, I can't just
No.
give you the names of people that frequent my shop.
That's fair.
I can tell you that there's tieflings that come here. We get all kinds here. We welcome anyone and everybody.
Absolutely. Perhaps I'll be back. We can talk a little more at length. I think we have an appointment though. Thank you, Lyra. Appreciate it.
No problem. Just come back if you need anything. Maybe with a little bit more warning this time. And she like points towards her workers, and they all worked through the night for this.
Right.
They
Thank you
look
all.
rather tired.
These are beautiful, and I'm gonna just sort of do a little twirl.
It's
They
lovely.
they look at you, like give you like a nod. And they don't seem mad. They just seem tired,
Hmm.
but happy to see that the work that they did is well received.
Uh-huh.
And you guys leave the shop. You guys are fancied up.